Hello. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm just really excited. I'm Fiona Keary from Style Liberation, and we help women 35 plus to create a wardrobe full of outfits that they absolutely love and love wearing. So I'm popping in here this evening because I know that some people are still sitting on the fence and have a few questions about our online program, The Style Transformation. So I thought I'd pop in and answer some of those questions this evening. I'm really excited because I've just had a look and we have 70 women who are now joining us to transform their style and really revamp their autumn winter wardrobe. And Christy and I cannot wait to dive in and share with them the 5 secrets to doing that and helping them every single step of the way. Hi Chantel, it's so lovely to see you here. Thank you. And yeah, so we're super excited. We've got 70 women so far. And if you'd like to join the Style Transformation, there's still 3 hours left until we close the doors for this round. We like to do it in a round or a group because we find that people get the most out of the program when they're being supported by a group of people at the same time. And we all get to go through it together, and it is just a fabulous way to share ideas and also get feedback and support. And they're just such a generous group of women in the Style Transformers Facebook group. Hi Amanda, so awesome to see you here. So a couple of the questions that a few questions that we have been getting about the Style Transformation program, and they are fabulous questions. So thank you. And if you have any more, please pop them in the chat. That would be great. So one of the questions we have is around virtual color and whether it's better to have the color analysis done virtually or whether it's better to have it done one-to-one, face-to-face, and is it actually accurate? So look, virtual color has been something that we have wanted to do for a very long time. However, we took a while to get on board with it because, again, we were concerned about the accuracy of it as well. However, about a year and a half ago, Anne Ranton, who runs Image Innovators, now she is the colour guru. She's based in Melbourne, however, she supplies colour products all over the world. And so she has developed the virtual colour program that we are licensed to use as part of Style Liberation. And we were lucky enough as well, before it went live, to spend some time sort of testing that program as well. And how we actually tested it was we actually asked some of our current clients who had had their colours done actually go through it with us so that we could test the outcome compared to doing face-to-face and also doing virtual. And it was 100% accuracy in terms of that. We also have had the privilege of meeting some of our virtual clients face to face. And so we're always checking in to make sure that it is, and again, it's been 100% accurate with that too. The other thing to know as well is we often will go back and forth to you during the program for photos. So if we become annoying and say, oh, can we try the photo again? I mean, we give very explicit instructions. We give you photos to look at. We even give you camera settings for your phone so that you get the right photo in terms of the lighting, everything else, because that's super important to get an accurate result. So sometimes we'll go back and forth a few times, and we're only doing it because we want to make sure that we get the best result for you. It is in our own best interests to do that because we don't want you walking around in the wrong colours. We don't want that for you. And it also doesn't reflect well on us for that to happen either. So we are very particular, and Christy and I review both. Both of us review the colour analysis before we send out the results as well, because for us, accuracy is key there. So whether or not it is face-to-face or virtual, you will get the same result or outcome, which is to be able to pick up one of these for yourself, one of these fabulous colour swatches, which we mark out your eye intensifier colours, your eye enhancer colours, your wow colours. So your wow colours are the colours where people go, oh, wow, you look amazing today. And that happens when you wear the right colours for you. And we also show you within that colour swatch your core colours, or what we call your foundation colours, to create lots of items in your wardrobe that will mix and match. So virtual colour analysis is key to making it a much more personalised program for you. So thank you. That's been a great question. We've had a few people ask about that as well. Another question that we get is that, you know what, I've had my colours done before years ago. I've worked with another stylist before. I'm still struggling to create a wardrobe that I absolutely love. What's actually going to be different about your program? And look, I get it. I get being nervous that you've invested before and you're still trying to make it all work and come together. I understand your concerns around that. I guess for Christy and I, when we had our own style transformation, there were particular things that we didn't learn until we went down this path ourselves and became image consultants and stylists. And what we've realised, it's not just about getting the tools. Like, you can have an analysis and get your colour swatch. You can have an analysis and get your body shape and architecture and everything else. However, if you're not taught how to use those tools and how to make the most of them, what often happens is this just ends up in a drawer and you don't use it and you're back to square one. And what's really important to us is that you feel supported to implement everything that you learn. So that's why we also provide a video course, video tutorials that you can dip in and out of. That's why we're in the Facebook group providing support over that 8-week period. And then anytime that we run the Style Transformation program as well, we have members of the Style Transformation who come back every round and ask some more questions that they may have been thinking about, or because they're getting so practiced at what they do now, they're diving deeper into the information and have some more questions that they want some support with. So we're there to do that and help you with that. The other thing is we've got the style clinics as well within the Style Transformation program. So anything that you go, oh, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to implement that or how that's supposed to work, we are very, very much there to help you do that. So I guess that's what's the difference with our program. We don't just give you the tools, we actually are in there supporting you to help you implement all your theory and what you learn as part of that. Again, it's in our best interest to do that. We want you to win. We want you to have wins. We want you to feel amazing. And I guess the other added benefit, and I think it's probably undersold a little bit, is that you have this community of women, other style transformers, who have been through the process. And some of them have only just been through one round and others have been there for the past 6 rounds. And again, they are a fountain of knowledge and will really be able to provide that support. And what's special about them is they are experts in their own colour palette, in their own body shape and their own style personality. And there'll be other people like you within that group. So you'll be able to, I guess, gain some extra insight and knowledge into your particular style profile because of that too. So I guess that's what is the difference in terms of what we offer. It's all about that ongoing support and helping you implement your theory. Another question we had was just in relation to, it is a group program and the benefits of actually doing the group program, or should I just do it one-to-one? And I guess the thing we want to say is, even though this is a group program where we all go through it together, one of the things that I really want to make clear is it's still personalized. You still get your own personalized color analysis, style personality analysis, and also your body architecture analysis. So even though there's a group coaching component to it, I guess what the thing is we still, Christy and I go through everybody's color analysis. We go through all of your body architecture as well. And we do that together. So you're not just getting one stylist pair of eyes, you're getting 2 to make sure that we give you the best results that we know are going to work the hardest for you. So, and then the rest of it is group coaching in terms of the videos and the style clinics and everything else, but it is still very much personalised as well. Plus, we offer lots of bonuses, and again, it's the wealth of knowledge of the community that's involved as well. The reason why we actually created the style transformation is that we don't want people who are not in Canberra or not in Brisbane to not have access to styling services. And we have worked with women all over Australia, New Zealand. We've actually got someone from the UK joining us for this round of the style transformation. And just because we can't be in the same physical location doesn't mean that we can't work together and really help you transform your style. So that's one of the reasons that we wanted to be able to provide something virtually, because we don't want people, just because of location, to miss out on creating a wardrobe that they absolutely love. So that's key. Saying that, we have a lot of style transformers who are based in Canberra and also in Brisbane. And they choose to do it virtually because of time constraints, and they can do it at their own pace and at their own timing, because they can take photos whenever they're available to do it, and they're not waiting for a one-to-one appointment with us, or having to book weeks and weeks in advance to work with us. And then it also means that they've got the advantage of dipping in and out when they need support, and also if they do feel like things are changing and they need a refresher, in particular for style personality, they're not having to call on us one-to-one to set up a one-to-one session again in order to do that. They can do that within the style transformation and the online portal too. So that's sort of the difference between the one-to-one and the program. And also saying that, the other thing is, yes, through a one-to-one, you get a stylist face-to-face for a number of hours, but we actually worked out you actually get more styling or stylist hours in the style transformation program than you do in a one-to-one. So yes, you might have us one-to-one in the program, in face-to-face, but in the actual style transformation program, you actually get more stylist hours in terms of that. One of the other questions, we had a few people today actually asking us, what if life happens? And we all know about life happens. I know that Brisbane has gone into a 3-day lockdown. So we're thinking of you. I mean, there's been flooding throughout New South Wales and southern Queensland. Even I guess with COVID and everything like that, things change very rapidly and quickly. And that's not even to say what's happening in people's personal life. And I think one of the things we know with life at the moment, it is constant change. And so we completely understand that. And so I actually had a member who joined last round, and unfortunately things came up in terms of health and also with family, and she just got in contact in the last couple of weeks to say, is it too late to still go through the program? And it's not. We know that life happens, so she is going to submit all her measurements and everything now. And we've had people who have done it over the Christmas period because they've actually had some time off work, and we know that happens. So they can dive back in to this round. They'll be able to get access to the lifestyle clinics for this round. So we understand that life happens, and so you can do it when you can, and that's absolutely fine. We don't ask you to pay again to join the style transformation. You just slot in and you're on your way, and we welcome you in with open arms. And I can't see who wrote this comment, but they say, I've loved the personal support combined with the wonderful fun and sharing with other fabulous women who are on a similar journey. Yeah, and that is the key. Thank you. It is. I think Kylie was saying it yesterday on our Sunday sesh, how much she absolutely loves being part of the community, because it almost feels like this group of friends. We've never, I guess, met, most of us haven't met in person, but we really feel we know each other. So when we do get on a live or something like that, it's like we know all these things, and we know so much about someone, especially through their style personality, because it is a way of expressing very much who you are. And we love that too. And And the last question that I got was, I've already had my colours done. And so what, that was Lou Cooper, thank you. I've already had my colours done, but I still want to take advantage of the rest of the program. Absolutely. We would love to have you on board so that you can take advantage of the rest of the program. And even if you've had your colours done, there's still lots more colour knowledge that we will share with you. And it doesn't matter if you've had your colours done with us or if you've had your colours done with another image consultant. We would more than welcome you on board the style transformation. And I know I sent out an email, but I'll just let you know here, if you have already had your colours done, we don't expect you to pay for another colour swatch. We'll do another colour analysis. So how it would work is we have a coupon code, which is colour 2021, and I'll put it in the comments for you, or I'll update the post above, and that will give you $100 off the style transformation. So you'll get everything else, including all the colour modules and even the cheat sheets and workbooks. You just won't have the virtual colour analysis and the colour swatch because you already have that. So we'll make that available to you there. So that's all the formal questions that I have for this evening. If anyone's got any questions at all, please just pop them in the comments below. I will be around for the next 3 hours because the cart closes at 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So that is New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmanian time. So that's 10 p.m. in Queensland. I think it is 10:30 South Australian. It will be 9:30 Northern Territory, and it will be 8 p.m. in WA. If I've got my timings right, you never know with that. So I'm here to answer any of your questions. If you want to pop it in the chat or send me a message, and also via email as well. Oh, thank you, Chantel. Chantel's asking, how long is it? It's about an 8-week period of time. So the style clinics kick off on the 20th of April. And the reason we just give a little bit of time for the style clinics to kick off is because we start on Wednesday releasing the video modules or video course. And on Wednesday, we send you the colour and style instructions, and you get started on your style personality as well. So it just gives people time to get their photos and their measurements and everything like that in, for us to spend that time analysing them so that we can get your results back to you before we dive into the style personality style clinic on the 20th. And then the week after that, we do the body architecture style clinic, and then the week after that, the colour one as well. Now, don't worry if you can't get it in before that. As I said before, we have previous style transformers who have signed up and they've submitted it afterwards. We record all our Q&As, all our style clinics, so that you can go back and review them. And if you have questions, you can pop them into the Facebook group as well, and we'll answer them in there. Thanks, Chantal, for that one. That's great. And no, Chantal, it doesn't matter if you miss a session at all, because we do. We record those. And if you're not going to be available but you have a question, just email or message it, or you pop it in the Facebook group or in our online portal, and we'll include it in the style clinic as well. And that way you can catch up on it with the recording too. Michelle, hi. Oh, hello. Michelle is saying, just wanted to thank you for my colours. It's changed my colour world, but I think I might need help again. I'll sign up tonight. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And Kate's saying, I've had my colours done twice before, but my hair has changed from reddish highlights to greyish. Does the discount still apply? Thank you. So it just applies, Kate, if you don't need a new colour analysis and you're happy and confident with the colour palette that you have. If you require a new colour consult, then I would actually not apply the discount. If you're happy with your colours and you feel like they are right for you now with the hair colour, then yes, apply that, and we just won't include the colour analysis as part of your style transformation. The thing to know is when we have grey or white hair, when we transition, or what I like to say is we become ageless and wiser. Sometimes our colour palette changes. Sometimes we become cooler or softer. Sometimes we don't. And what the best way to have a look at that is just start noticing when you put colours on, if they're feeling like they're a little bit too heavy or too bright for you, then you might feel that you need a little bit of a change. It could also be just the depth of colour within your palette changes as well. So that's a great question, Kate. Thank you for asking that. So yes. So just wait and see if there's any other questions coming through. They were great questions, actually. Oh, good. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off, but I will be here ready to answer any more questions that you might have. And if you want a private message through the Style Liberation Facebook page, or if you want to email as well, I will be right here beside my laptop to answer any of your questions. Thanks so much for tuning in and take care. Bye.